they do, y'all. How y'all doing out there?
Woo.
Had to have a little fun right there. Hopefully you all had a productive week.
Hello.
Everything was good and spicy.
Hello.
If not, hopefully it turns for the better. Right, Jules and Aces.
Hi.
Right, as you can see, we back with another one.
Hello.
We back with a spicy one today.
Shimmer, 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 shimmer. I just want to shimmer, shimmer, shimmer.
A bedroom spicy one today.
Yes.
So we gonna talk about let's get naughty, right, T?
Hey, let's be naughty.
Right. Let's be naughty.
Let's be naughty.
Right.
Yes.
So you know Valentine's is coming up.
Yes.
You know somebody ain't gonna get a present.
But it's all about presents.
You know, for most girls out here, it's about what you gonna provide.
What they about to get on V-Day?
Right.
Oh, goodness.
But the men, the aces, we out here.
Y'all spending y'all money.
We spending the money.
Try to get what y'all want to.
But we want to have a good time.
Right.
We want a happy ending.
But guess what? That's what we're here for. So they can kind of walk into and get into the happy ending.
Right. And we're going to talk from the angle of not just about giving gifts.
Right.
But let's give each other.
Hello. Hey, this body enough.
Right.
This is enough. Sure.
Listen, I feel you sometimes. Sometimes we... Let's get to it, all right?
Hey, come back.
All right. What they do. This your boy DP.
This your girl T.
And we're the Gemini Gems, representing for the Geminis across the world, giving our own Miami perspective.
For sure. So
you can follow us on all podcast platforms at Geminis-Gems.
Also follow us on Instagram, Geminis_Gems, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Geminis Gems.
Hey, make sure you like, follow, you comment, and you subscribe. Yes. And make sure when you type it in, it's Geminis with the S, Gems with a Z. And what we do, T?
Drop them gems.
Drop them gems. So yeah, we back, right?
Hello.
So yeah, sometimes I believe that we should just like kind of like lean off of the gifts a little bit
and put a bow on it.
Yeah, go ahead and wrap yourself up.
Hello.
Let's see how that works.
Have you ever had someone wrap themselves up for you?
No, actually, no. In the sheets, yeah.
No, I'm talking about with their wrapping paper or some saran wrap.
Nah,
like the one from Booty Call. And he was about to pass it.
That was a good one,
Oh,
too.
my goodness.
That was a good one, too.
I never done it, but I'm liking this. I need to write this down.
Right.
All right.
So
okay.
Let's get into it.
Listen, so for me.
Let's be naughty.
Listen, Jules, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I wrote down, a few things. So, one, let's create a naughty Valentine's Day box.
Okay, I like that.
All right? Decorate it, Jules, however you want to.
Oh, my God.
Okay, because guess what? Them aces don't care.
Sure enough, don't. Let's get to the action.
They just want to sit here and enjoy the ride because they're looking for what? To the dessert, okay?
Facts.
But in the midst of it, let's use this opportunity to get to the foreplay and all of that. So the hell with the gifts. Leave the gifts. You get gifts every day. Okay, so boom. So we go into the bedroom, spice it up. So create a Valentine's naughty box.
Okay.
All right. So get 30 activity cards to put inside.
Okay.
I saw Amazon has something called Valentine's Heart X-rated.
Okay.
It got, the Valentine hearts. You remember the candy? Little baby, little hearts.
Yep.
Now they got the cards. The same as jumbo size. Under $10. Guess what? It's Friday. You listen to this recording over the weekend. You got time. Valentine's Day is on Tuesday.
Well, let's say if you can't do it, go ahead and write it on the index card.
You're right. Because everybody probably don't have it. So let's be creative.
Right.
So get your Valentine's box to mail the naughty box. Get your activities. What I mean, I want you to put the most dirtiest naughtiest. Think of it as if you so dirty, you need to go get your goddamn Lysol spray afterwards. You need to go wash your sheets. I want you to be dirty and naughty as if you need to go get your hand sanitizer. Like, I want you to be naughty.
Okay.
And dirty.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not gonna give you no examples because I ain't gonna tell you my business. But be creative. Okay.
What you mean? You the sexologist.
You want me to give them that answer key for all
well,
the?
Well, give them some ideas.
Okay,
though.
some ideas.
Can't be holding back on you.
So, my daughter sent me this off of TikTok. Right. I don't know how this ties in, but it was this lady. She had like, say you get 2 cars. So say it's not a scavenger hunt. But say, hey, you want to go to Starbucks or you want to go to Dunkin' Donuts, and the person got to, pick the destination for each one. Mm-hmm. But think of you doing activities to where your partner got to pick out these activities. That's why I say go to Amazon and $10. But hey, it's just get those cars and
give them some ideas, T.
Okay, get them some ideas. So 1, go in the refrigerator and get you some whipped cream. Okay, get all your fruits. Mm-hmm. Another idea, because the idea was was be the plate. Mm. Okay, and I got this from the scene from Sex and the City when she was on the table, mm-hmm. and she they do put the sushi. She had sushi all over her. Mm-hmm. I think he stood her up though, but anyway, she had sushi all over her nipples, all everywhere, right? So, ladies, get males or whatever. Listen, get the favorite food or fruit, put it over her body, mm-hmm. or you could put it over his body, and let each other, you both be the plate, the palate. Okay? And guess what? Do this with all the kids go to bed. No interruptions.
Nobody thinking about that. We know that.
Okay. So we in the bedroom.
Right.
Okay. So you got your food, got your fruit, got your whipped cream, got your syrup, got your hot sauce, you got your cherries.
Hey, y'all, lay plastic down first.
Get your towels, whatever. You got a wash machine, a dryer, whatever. Right. And just just spice it up and get you some cards and whatever you pull, lick me here. Okay, with what? Put your items in. Like, just be creative and just have fun.
Yeah, I think that's intuitive when it comes down to spicing up the bedroom, mm-hmm. where you can use that same analogy of, let's say, the 2 index cards, and you write down the position. You get what I'm saying? So let's say you doing missionary, you pull out the card. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be kinky. You get what I'm saying? A little kinkiness, a little kinkiness can spice things up. Oh, I wonder what position we got next. And then you can go, like, let her choose. You get what I'm saying? And then you can let her choose. Okay, now from the side. You get what I'm saying? Or, now on the floor, but in a, let's say in a cradle or straddle position. Let me say that. As well as then you take a break, get some ice. You get what I'm saying? So you can start using the different, let's say, tools to excite the bedroom, right? So, with the whipped cream, or you got whips, you got chains, you get what I'm saying? You get wrapped up, things of that sort, vibrators, lubricants. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? To put it in the air. Hey. You get what I'm saying? Let her hear you coming.
Hello.
I'm crazy.
Listen, Jules. So basically, what he's saying is, hey, let him glaze your hole.
Yeah. You get
let
him
go ahead and glaze the hole.
Right. Girl. You know what I'm saying? Get a facial. Eat some fruit this week. You get what I'm saying? Like,
give him that cream.
Yeah, the cream filling, right? You get what I'm saying? So, it's that time. You get what I'm saying? We done already know
we grown.
Yeah, but we already know that we give the gifts.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? We know about the dating or going out to eat. Right. That's kind of, to me. We do that
all the time.
But that's kind of play. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Because that's every year. But let's spice it up a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Cook the dish. You get what I'm saying? Don't have a private chef. Get in the kitchen and learn how to. You get what I'm saying? Like, make a mistake so we can laugh about it later. Or do and let's take it to having fun real quick.
Right.
Like get up and do a comedy show in front of her.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? As well as vice versa.
So
you know what I'm saying?
Some
talent. Let's do some talent shows.
Yes.
Show me your talent.
Hey, tell me what you want.
I'ma do karaoke, right? You get what I'm saying? So, put on something skimpy, like or play Uno. If the person wins, you take off the shirt. You get what I'm saying? And you kind of do it kind of short and sweet. Short and tight. You get what I'm saying? Where it's not drawn out.
Oh, how about get you the deck of cards, right? So give me how many in the deck?
What, 32 cards?
32, whatever. So give me 20, you get 20, whatever, or 15, whatever, right? So you flip it. Whoever got the highest card, the other person got to take some clothes off.
Right. You get what I'm saying? Spice it up. Try to change it up where it becomes more of a memorable moment. Because I love those memorable moments. Jump, guys, make you do jumping jacks.
Hey, you remember this one?
With your shorts on. You get what I'm saying? Or take your pants off. You
remember this one? How to go hunch?
Gotcha. I played that before.
I never played that before
in my house.
I never played that before.
Yeah. I made it pitch dark in the house, and we played. Yeah.
Ain't tag you it?
Nah, we play how to go get it.
Wherever you at, that's where you get it at.
Yeah, that's where we got it at.
God dang it, yes.
Right? Yeah, how to go get it. I used to play that game.
Hey, how to go?
Yeah.
Hello.
And then because it wasn't really how to go get it. It was how to go please. You know what I'm saying? Like if I find you,
we naughty.
You get what I'm saying?
Come
so.
on.
And it could extend to a further, let's say extreme. Go for that box you never. Don't dangle off of the blind so you can break it, but dangle. You get what I'm saying? Like off the edge of the bed. You get what I'm saying?
Off the dresser.
You feel
and
right?
Jump off the dresser.
Nah, now y'all ain't even built like that. Nobody jumping off the dresser. But just jump off the edge of the bed. You get what I'm saying? Jump onto the bed. Spice it up. Think outside of the box and try it out.
So one year for Valentine's Day, one of my homegirls was like, "Hey, can you come to my home and deck out my house?" I said, "For real?" I said, "What's the budget?" She was like, "Really, no budget. Just let me know what you need." What I mean, I had fun from the moment they walked in the house to the bedroom. And the rose petals, of course, candles and everything. But what I mean, I had his and her glasses, his and her beverage, whatever, spirit, cocktail, whatever they enjoyed. I had fruit platters everywhere. I had the music playing in the living room to the bedroom. Like every room you would kept walking into, it had music playing in, because you just never know when you just gonna go into the action. Right. I had the bubbles in the tub. I had her lingerie on a chair in the bedroom with heels. I told her, you change it to this. When I mean, I had everything down to the T. He was like, "You hire a professional to do this?" Of course she said yes, but it's just a little on me. But it's like, if you got to hire somebody, if you spice it up.
Yeah, spice it up, definitely. Let's go with this approach.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this for the aces, because women say that we don't do the foreplay thing.
Come on, what you got?
So I'm gonna say try touching practices, especially far as the weekend leading up to. Try not to argue about small things. Let's not worry about the bills, because we understand the 1st or the 15th is here and bills got to be paid. Well, let's not worry about that.
Don't worry about it.
Right?
Just have fun.
Right. So let's start some touching practices where when we see her, we don't just... I would love to smack her butt, right?
Yeah.
But this time, let me walk up behind her and massage her shoulder.
Oh.
You get what I'm saying? Or massage her neck right here. Or grab her hand.
Okay.
And massage her hand. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Let's compliment aces. Let's not use the regular terms as far as beautiful or sexy. Let's look into what we can call her, like a sunshine, or you know what I'm saying, she my rose, or you get what I'm saying, like gorgeous. Terms that can hit a little bit deeper than the beautiful or you're sexy. You get what I'm saying? You know, let her know she's the cream in your coffee. You get what I'm saying? Oh man, you my sunshine. Like seeing you brighten up my day, just talking or texting. Also, let's get on the texting, fellas. Aces, let's start texting her. You know, hey, I was just thinking about you. Or if we're not already doing it, but just thinking about you. I can't wait to put it in you. You get what I'm saying? Right. I can't wait to thrash, or like let her know, like let the street come out. I'm not gonna do this episode with you, but I want to do this good spicy guy. You get what I'm saying? A guy that is a good man, right? He's an ace, right? Okay. So he's good. He's taking care of home. Right. He's been attentive. Okay. He's doing those things he also have to do, but also he has an edge. He has a spicy side. All right. Like he know how to turn up.
That Christian Grey on the side, behind the scenes.
Well, you can take it to that extent, but every guy isn't like that. But far as like, you know, outside of dating, but you can take her out and y'all can have a bomb time. Right. You get what I'm saying? Where it's so lit that, hey, she be like, I didn't even know you had this side of you. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to think outside of the box. Instead of just going to the restaurant and stuff like that, y'all go dancing. You get what I'm saying? Like, hug her a little bit more. Try to spice it up in a different way. And it's guys out here that move like that. You get what I'm saying? But a lot of women don't pay attention to those guys because the only thing they think about sometimes, to me, is just the street guys, which are just exciting, or the you know, the guys that the Tyrones. You get what I'm saying? The Tyrones, they'll think about those guys and they'll be like, oh, I can have so much fun with him. You know, but then a regular guy, he's a good guy, but he got a spicy side. You get what I'm saying? Okay. So be that spicy guy this week, and not just this week. Choose throughout the year where you want to be that type of guy. All right. So what you got to say?
So I want to talk to my jewels right quick. So, ladies, number one, we love to do what? Smell good and look good. Okay, listen. One key: don't expect him to give you probably that gift that you're looking for. Like, kind of be open-minded on this topic. And make yourself go get your hair done. Go get your nails done. Don't be upset why he didn't give me the money to go do it. If you have it, go do it. Go treat yourself. All right? That's number one. Number two, right? So after you smell good, you look good. You go ahead and get all of your toys if you into that. All right? Just know what both parties like. Okay? Have everything on the nightstand. All right. DP said some great things, all the chains and whips and whatever you like. Have it ready. Don't expect him to have it ready. If that's what you like, you prepare for this moment and you enjoy it.
And on that note, we need to talk about talking about it.
And you get what I'm saying? About it. Be real about it.
Right. So your deepest, darkest fantasies, we need to actually write it down. You get what I'm saying? And we need to sit at dinner, you know, in the privacy of our own little, you know, cocoon. We need to sit up there and talk about it. What is the fantasies? And let's not go outside of friend. Listen, you know what this dude done told me? Yo, bro, I ain't know she was gonna say that to me. Said to each other, I ain't know you was gonna say that. Yo, I didn't know you even like that. You get what I'm saying? And let's keep it a little bit private.
I got you.
Right? So let's sit down and talk about the deepest darkest fantasies that we do want to exploit. You get what I'm saying? And let's navigate how we gonna get to it. You get what I'm saying?
Please.
Even if it's just starting off with watching a movie, go grab your favorite flick. You get what I'm saying? And then watch it, sit down and watch it together and understand. Like, because I ain't talking about like actually porn.
Okay.
But I'm talking about a movie that is spicy.
What's
You
the
get what I'm
movie
saying?
that was spicy back in the day we growing up?
I don't.
Pandora's Box.
Pandora's Box. Because I was finna say Temptation. But
I remember Pandora's Box.
right.
Yes.
Let's open that box.
Hello.
Right? And the ideas. And to me, Ace is about this life. Right, because they're about having excitement and they're about like just having a great time. So I know fellas out here, they about that. You get what I'm saying? And not just saying they about it, but actually doing it. You know, and I want to say this too. Let's initiate. You get what I'm saying? Women. Jules, the only thing I can say is initiate. You get what I'm saying? Let him know that you can't wait to come home and give him the got.
But what I want to add with that is we honestly don't initiate most of the time because what we say we probably won't deliver. So we on eggshells, like, God dang it, if I send this text message, if I send this pic, he gonna be so hyped up and then like, what the crap?
Well, that's why, like last week, either you in or out, right? So it's not just that, but then don't stretch yourself thin.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? During the day, if you know that you're going to sit that test and send it and hold yourself to that. You get what I'm saying? Drink some water.
Pineapples.
You get what I'm saying?
Eat the pineapples.
Right. And strawberries. You get what I'm saying? Eat the fruit.
Start now.
Eat what's going to give you the energy.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? Don't eat no heavy meal. Eat something light.
Oysters.
You get what I'm saying? So spark up so when you do spark the interest in saying it and he's all into it,
right, you
can hold up to that.
So Jules, do this whenever you want to, right? So say the word of the day. So from now up until V-Day or every hour, or say the word of the hour. So the word of the hour. So the first one could be, for example, legs, right? So the word of the hour is legs. What you want to do with these legs. And, just keep teasing him up until the actual moment. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and try that.
Okay.
Go ahead and try that.
What else you got?
Naughty languages. Practice your naughty language because most Jews are not comfortable when it comes to maybe this topic, to where they probably, whatever the reasons are, insecure of their body shapes or whatever. It's just, we're encouraging. So master your naughty language before V-Day.
And let me say this too, because women be sitting out there thinking that men want these particular bodies.
Come on, talk about it.
Right?
Talk about it.
Let me give you a understanding.
Okay.
That all men know what they're looking at and they know what they like. They know what stimulates them.
Hello.
And if it's you that's getting them rock, you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, just accept that.
Right. And don't worry about nothing else.
And don't worry about it, because we're not body shaming you. You're body shaming yourself, and then we gotta suffer the consequences.
That's that comparison foolishness.
You get what I'm saying? So stop looking at IG and comparing yourself to other women. Because it's beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
I look at things in a certain manner and you be like, bro, like, you really like that? I'm like, yes. Because it's more to what I'm looking at.
Right.
It's a deeper understanding I get from that. Like, it's a deeper picture. Like, you know how you look in the picture and you can look at it in depth. You get what I'm saying? That's how I am when it comes down to the people I have dated.
Okay.
They may not be the 10s, the 8s. You get what I'm saying?
All right.
To you all. But they are a 10 and they are 9s. You get what I'm saying? In my book. Because if you experience them like I have, you'll be like, bro, I see why you like what you get what I'm saying?
10.
Right.
Hello.
So I believe that women, the Jews need to understand that the aces like what they like. They like you. They like you with your, your love handles. They love you with the extra curls. You get what I'm saying?
Hello.
And not to say that's good,
Right.
because we could all do better in health. But to go back to it, we like what we like. If we getting rocked, you feel me, and we want to get rocked, see, let's go ahead and do it.
So what about role playing?
Okay.
So I think we should role play in a relationship period to kind of keep it spiced up. If you know his favorite actress, dress like his favorite actress. If he loves sports,
stop bringing other people in.
I'm giving them ideas.
Why would you put on a sport cap?
Listen, if you love cowboys, I might just try to dress as a damn cowboy cheerleader. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying.
I like that.
Like, dress up as whatever he wants. What's his favorite color or whatever? Like, dress up and role play in males. Hell, if she wants you to be Tyrone or Tyrese or whoever, hell, you be Tyrone, Tyrese. But how do males feel about that if their woman is seeing them as a different person in role playing?
What you mean? Man, they ain't liking that. Man, they liking that.
So what? So I can't look at you and be like, God dang, you that what's
I'm Dwayne. Because honestly, no man is walking around saying, "Oh shoot, I wish this was, Beyonce or Maya." You get what I'm saying?
But all y'all looking at Lala. Lala is the one of the baddest chicks. So you telling me
she's not?
I think she's beautiful,
right?
And she's bad.
You think that, but most men are not.
What?
And I'm speaking from the angle of a man. You can't tell a man how he looks because some people like what's that girl name? The Coral, whatever her name is, the little rap artist. She's
I don't know.
Very petite. She's skinny.
All right.
You get what I'm saying? And some guys like that. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody isn't gonna like the thickest of the thickest. Some people like me. Personally, I like petite women.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like, that's my personal preference. Not saying I won't deal with a thick chick.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Or anything of that sort. But for me, if I'm looking at petiteness. You get what I'm saying? Because of what I know I can do in my mind with her body. You get what I'm saying?
But
As well as any thick chick. You can fold them up into pieces.
Hello.
You get what I'm saying? Or you can spread them out.
Hey, hold that weight.
No, you don't even have to hold it. There's ways of putting their body where they can just, like, especially on the bed. You feel me? Like, you can stretch them out. And you don't have to do all that work.
Okay.
You feel me? But the thing is, you have to indulge yourself into that. Like, you have to think about those things. It's not just a wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
So
it's like a wham bam, whip, pull, tug, push, move, get down. Let's get it.
So because I guess like in my head for role play, because you is on it. Okay, nothing wrong with it. So role play don't have to be only an occupation. Like, okay, go ahead and dress like a police officer.
I think that's what it should be.
That's what it like.
I think you should, when you're role playing, I think you should play the most, not difficult position, but like the most exotic type of fantasy.
Okay, so
right?
Firefighter, the police officer,
the teacher and the student.
You get what I'm saying? Like, okay,
the people get crazy. Like, they dress up like babies and they want to be held like babies. You get what I'm saying? So you have these things that transpire.
The doctor and the patient.
Right.
You be the OBJ. Right?
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? And then let's even take it here, recording. Go ahead.
Hello. So I never recorded. So if you feel comfortable, I feel like it's levels to the recording, because I think you should do that with your husband or wife.
Right. But what I'm saying is, you don't literally have to press record, but act like you're recording. You get what I'm saying? It's part of the
have it staged up.
Come into my scene, right?
All right,
and act like I'm your videographer, your photographer, and all of that great stuff. And I'm gonna take some pictures of you.
How about you go to get your wax done, ladies? So what about that? Do men give waxes to their partners?
See, here we go with the whole catering to the woman. No, we are not doing that. You get what I said? You already come prepared. What?
You said it's always putting it back on us to be catered to.
Right. True. So
hey, it's V-Day, right?
you all have to be, y'all have to be catered to. No,
it's V-Day.
Cater to yourself, and then let's cater to each other.
Oh my
right?
goodness, facts.
And you know, like even this week, Aces, go ahead and prepare a meal. You get what I'm saying? Without taking her out. Just prepare a meal. Just come home, clean up, you know, and do something that you haven't done in a minute.
Shower together.
You get what I'm saying? I like that idea as well. I love to shower with my girl.
Shower together.
I love to shower with my girl.
Yes.
Dry her off and stuff like that. But that's like me personally.
Okay.
You know, that's a everyday type stuff. Like if I remember I was living with one young lady, and we actually like took baths together
every night, every morning.
Almost, yeah, just about. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Unless she had to rush.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? But I remember I was dating a girl one time, and I had my apartment at the time, and she used to wait like all day because working and all of that stuff. She's like, I know I'm coming to y'all, so I ain't gonna take a bath. I'm like, you don't even want to come over here fresh, and then we. She's like, no, because she loved the fact that, and literally almost every night, because she had her own spot too. We used to take a bath. When I get off of work, I'll come to her house and we'll take a bath together.
All right, now
it's crazy, but that's me. Like I say, that's me. That's personal. I just enjoy that personally.
All right, now.
As well as spend a day rubbing each other's feet, explaining each other's day.
Spend a day with no devices.
I'll take that as well.
No devices,
but y'all. Because, well, yes, to your point, and I like that idea, right? But what I'm saying is sit down and just rub each other's feet. You know, man, wash between your toes. You get what I'm saying? You know, it smell good. I know you mentioned that, but smell good this week. You know, take an extra bath. You know what I'm saying? As well as sit down on the couch or in the bed and sit up and just rub each other's feet, rub each other's leg. Like how you mentioned the leg. Let it be a leg day where you all rubbing each other's leg and discuss your day. You get what I'm saying? Without the TV on. Or watch a movie together with rubbing each other. That's the touching practices that I was talking about earlier.
Or just a little quickie morning sex in the morning. Say, you know what? That's just a little sample.
Right. But what I'm saying is because right. But to give each other, because you want to stimulate for the week. You get what I'm saying? Before you actually get intimate. Because like with the role play and the foreplay, you could be doing that stuff each and every week. And guys too, I'm gonna say this: play a game with a mind. You feel me? Like
they got the scratch off games.
No, what I'm saying is hit her with a text and then don't hit her back.
Oh,
let her call and then hang up the phone. You feel me? Like just act like you mad for no reason. You get what I'm saying? Play a game. You get what I'm saying? For a couple of days. I say the max 2. You get what I'm saying? And let her bring a certain type of energy to you so you could correct it. And I think it's so entertaining to watch women and how they be so much in the uproar that, listen, you think they'll be stretched thin. No, they'll come home with a whole bunch of energy.
Hello.
You get what I'm saying? If you do play a little game with their mind. And if you do that, when they come to you, you could just, hey, shut up. Bam.
That's how you feel.
Hit her right there in the chin. What? Chin checker. What? Right? And sit your butt down.
What?
She gonna like, hold on, time out. Where this they do this at?
Who are you?
You know, like just let's play a game.
Right.
And in your mind, play that game. You know, and trust me, she'll understand. Women be acting like they're so like calculated and they know what's going on. When you hit her with a whammy, like just out of the blue, man, she'll be like, hold on, I don't know this person. And let her say that. That's when she'll call you the Tommy. You get what I'm saying? She'll call you,
that
you know,
Christian.
she'll call you by your middle name, or she'll say your name in a submissive manner. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, let me, sir. yes, that's my name when you come. You know, even give her commands. You get what I'm saying? Like, I know I have done this before. Like, if she walks inside the house, take off your clothes.
Where are kids when all this is happening at?
Right.
What
so
are the kids?
See, you think in the wrong way.
Okay.
Right? Because kids do go to sleep.
All right.
Right?
Okay.
There is a such thing as a late hour.
All right.
Right? It's such thing as thought slide.
Take them to granny's house, grandparents'
house. You get what I'm saying? No. Because I'm talking about like building up to having this naughty time. You get what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So the kids do go to sleep. You get what I'm saying? And this is what I'm saying. Like, a man can just order that to make sure it happens. So when he does set precedents inside of the house, it's just go his way. You get what I'm saying? Because you could tell a kid, hey, go in the room, hey, y'all close the door.
Don't come
out. Hey,
out.
got a mommy and daddy time that we need to spend with each other, and it's going to happen.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So that's what I believe in. As well as, two, things can happen sacredly within your room if you're thinking about the kids, right? But I don't want to throw that in there because we should know that, right? So, like, for me, like I said, make commands, you know, like sit up there, hey, take off them clothes. You know what I said? I want to see nothing but cheeks. That's what I say. I want to see nothing but cheeks walking around here.
Go ahead, give him that lap dance.
I like that idea, but also too, glisten yourselves, jewels. I always encourage mine to put on like lotion, but put on baby oil. Let your skin glow. You get what I said? I love that. You feel me? Not just the fact that you just jumped out the shower, but lotion her. You feel me? Like
some spray with that.
Okay,
they got everything
right, but then just use the simple stuff that we got at the house. You feel me? Don't do castor oil. You get what I'm saying? Cooking oil. Just use baby oil.
That's when you want to whoop somebody behind by that time. For him to keep sliding.
Somebody.
Yeah, that's when you try to case it behind them.
People need to learn their body. You know, and people need to learn what stimulates them. And this is also too with the conversation. Men need to know what stimulates you. You get what I'm saying? And then drive off of that. You know, move off of that. As well as women. Understand, hey, I love a girl that knows her body. Knows what gets her off and knows what turns her on and what turns her off. You know, like you need to know that type of stuff. You need to know that about yourself. You know, what stimulates you outside of just conversation. Like, do you like to be rubbed on your kneecap? You get what I'm saying? Or do you like to be rubbed, like your back to be rubbed?
Right.
And I shouldn't be rubbing for 30 minutes. If that's your spot, and this is what I don't like. Oh, my spot is let's say my breast, a woman would say, right? And then you rubbing the breast, but the whole time she just wanted a breast massage. You get what I'm saying? And that's not your spot. Spot is, to me, is when I walk up on you and I get to that neck, I get to them earlobes and I caress that back. You get what I'm saying? Like when I do all of that, is she ready? She's like, hold on, time out, stop. I thought I need to cook. She starts to conform to the man. You get what I'm saying? Because he's hitting those spots. So we need to communicate that. What you got to say, T?
I'm just here really thinking about what the heck I'm doing for V-Day. Like if I'm finna actually do all these freaking tips and I'm just like, girl, you got to deliver, honey.
But this is the thing. This should be in a regular person's, like,
every day.
I believe so.
Yeah.
You know, this is not, we shouldn't be straying away from this conversation even when I met you to this point now. You may like it a little bit different because we have experienced each other different ways. Right. I'm going to say this. Let's be kinky. Let's be freaky.
You go tie them up. Tie
Me
up.
personally, I am.
Some people don't like to be tied up because they
A certain way.
a certain way, especially even also with cuffs, because they feel that, or they might have trauma with they already been handcuffed by police. So I dated some men. They were like, "No, I don't want no handcuffs."
But we talking about men though. Men, stop trying to make men submit to you all. Learn how to submit to a man. And
we
if
know
you
how to
want
submit to a man,
but be soft with it,
okay.
right? And so let's go this way with it.
Okay.
If you want to tie a man up, don't use handcuffs.
So use his tie.
Go use your panties.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Or your stockings.
But the handcuffs can be pink with ruffles and the fluffy, all that stuff.
No,
right?
that's for women. Women want hard stuff against them. Men want something soft.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So the little furry things, that meant no. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
No. But what I'm saying is, if you have a silk scarf,
okay,
you have something that is, let's say, elegant and soft.
all right,
smooth. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Put that against his skin, and I bet you'll have a different type of result.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Because handcuffs, especially for men, is not where it's at. Just personal, depending on the guy. Now, some guys out here, they with the crap. You get what I'm saying? Like, they with it, and that's kudos to them.
Right.
But for other guys, and even having conversations, man, you hear a lot of guys, they be like, bro, I ain't doing the handcuffs, but if she does it this way,
right.
And women have to think outside of the box, because women just think, okay, I get wet, open up, bomb, he good. Nah, you probably want to serenade him, because some guys can come without even penetrating a female.
Yeah, vice versa.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, some guys can actually ejaculate off of just that alone, like just off of the rubbing and the constant, I would say, friction against the skin. He a bum, and then y'all women too are so
what
backwards.
How?
Because like, y'all could be doing all this, and then the man enter in, and then he just busts, and then y'all upset.
Because we want to keep going.
Right. I don't know. Like, I haven't experienced that, but I have experienced where I was so excited where I did, like, nut kind of quick. But, I was able to jump back in it.
Yeah.
But outside of that,
jump back in it, because a woman don't want a 1 minute man. So
right.
That's all.
But I would say, okay, the constant 1 minute I get, but sometimes if you're being like stimulated,
and they excited, and
oh
it
my
just
gosh,
felt great in that moment.
Gosh, like, what do you expect for me to do?
Hey, that's a job to keep going for you to keep going.
And then y'all women are our fantasy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand the periodic tables. I call them the LGBT periodic tables, right?
Okay.
I don't understand some of their methodology. You get what I'm saying? Now, that's that, right? You haven't experienced a woman? You get what I'm saying? I can have my beliefs too. If you can have yours, I can have mine too. And I speak heavy on that, right?
Talk about it.
So, just me personally.
Yes. Oh, we know.
I don't see how. You know how soft you all are.
Oh, we know.
You are clouds. You get what I'm saying?
That's
you
why
are
we're dangerous.
Pillows.
We know. We're
my
poison.
gosh.
We are poison.
Very much so.
Oh, trust me, I know I'm poison, so I know they know.
So
if you didn't know, I'm telling you, you are.
Right.
Okay.
So that's the thing. Y'all make us go crazy.
Oh,
you feel
I know.
me? So with that, it's like, why y'all don't understand? We look at you all, we hear your mouth moving, but we just thinking like, yo, you are just so gorgeous.
And then in the midst of the talking, we ain't even thinking about what you probably thinking about.
We thinking about how we gonna mess up your face.
I know, and we're talking about the conversation, whatever the words coming out of our mouth. That's what we thinking about.
Yeah, y'all talking about Crazy
cooking
stuff.
or whatever on TV.
No,
or
y'all talking
whatever.
about basically paying bills and
always money and
It's
kids
always-
and jobs and work and
it's the
friends
same
and
thing.
family. Same thing.
Listen. I used to watch this movie. I think it was The Last Action movie or something like that.
All right.
And the guy had put Arnold Schwarzenegger. He had put his wife had called him. Ex-wife had called him. She is so redundant to the point he put a tape player next to the phone and just pressed play. To the what day it was? It was Wednesday.
What?
It was at 2:00. So he put that tape in.
What?
And basically, the response of the recording that he did was answering all her questions.
What?
You get what I'm saying?
And
To
she
the
didn't
point.
realize that?
No. It was so funny because that's what it is. With women, it's the constant same thing over and over. You're talking about the same thing you was talking about two
Hopefully
months
I
ago.
ain't boring nobody on my end.
Well, I'm talking about as far as general conversation.
Oh,
As far as
okay.
that. But as far as spicing it up,
Right.
yeah, that's a conversation the guy's into.
I know. You got to deliver. That's one thing. We freaking starting stuff. We got to deliver.
Right. So let's talk about positions, different positions, stepping out the
God.
box, as well as using lubrication, exercising, and using the vibrators on the girl. Let me tell y'all a trick. Right? Aces. Y'all know. And I always thought about this. If you know that you are let's say you come fast, right? I believe that you should know that about yourself. So I remember a comedian said, like, he know he got 11 pumps strong. You hear me? It doesn't matter. So he does all types of tricks, right? Well, these are 11 pumps. I'm just using that as an example, but that's what he
I
was
was actually
saying.
over here trying to count them in my head.
Right. So
but
he
go.
do 1, 2, 3.
Right.
All right. Switch position.
Okay.
4, 5, 6. Switch positions. 7, 8. He say that 9. He give her a good thrash. Then another switch position, and then he like 10 slow.
He should count back. He should
And
count.
then he say his last. He just know he's gonna give it all. He just thrash.
Go in.
Right. And so in this transaction or in these positions, right, you know your strengths and your weaknesses. So with women, we already understand the stimulations, right? We have to stimulate them, right? Use their vibrator, spread them open, use their vibrator on them, and then you go to work.
The rose is very the best out there.
I don't know, but
I'm telling the Jules.
got you. So if I was a guy that did, because sometimes I probably wasn't into being so intimate. I just really wanted to bust and go. And I know she wants to be stimulated. So what I would do is literally like get her vibrator. And I'm a guy like that. I'm all into that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Not all males are.
I know, but
Okay.
me personally, I'm into that stuff. So I get the vibrator and use it on her. Make sure she just go all crazy.
But why is it that most males get intimidated when toys are involved?
It depends on what type of toy.
It could be a vibrator. It could be the dildo. It could be.
But see, like me, I'm not. If I use a dildo, I'm a brutal person. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm going to threat. So I don't use a dildo. Like I'm not going to put my hands on it. Like yo, get that. You feel me? But even if I'm like I'm sauced up and I do use I'm going to hurt you.
I
with
know
that
this is
dildo.
TMI,
You get what I'm saying?
but I know some males that like the beads.
Oh, placed in the female
No.
in them
In the anal
for them.
for them.
Oh,
I heard stories. I heard it all. I heard
Dang.
enough.
Y'all
I don't want to
guys be
say
out
I
here
heard
tripping,
it all. Let me rephrase. I heard enough.
right?
Yes, they out there too.
Okay.
All day out there too.
Hey,
Yep.
that ain't up my alley. But if I'm using the dildo on the girl, you get what I'm saying? Like I'm going, so I stray away from that. But the vibrator, I'm definitely using it. And
Yeah.
if it making you get all crazy,
Yeah.
I'm definitely using it.
Crazy. Yes, the roles would get her there.
Because me, I want the experience to be an experience where you look at me and you be like, yeah, I don't think I want to give him that type of energy. I want you to be afraid of me. You get what I'm saying? And I don't know what type of guy wouldn't want that.
Right.
Like, yo, I don't want to deal with him. Like, I have to walk away. I seen girls literally see me and they'll be like, yo, I'm just going the other way. Well, why you doing him like that? Because he ain't too much.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Okay, and then that comes from, like, especially if I'm all indulgent to the girl. Yeah, man, I'm going crazy. You get what I'm saying? So
he crazy. Y'all
yeah,
can tell.
I try. I wanna, me personally, I want to experience. You get what I'm saying? So with that experience, I want you to experience an experience.
So I was thinking about dealer's choice, right?
Okay.
So dealer's choice, hey, whatever you want, you got to put it out, vice versa.
Okay.
And it's just, that can get really, really tricky. Because what if you give me a car and it's something that I don't want to do?
That's where the communication come in. I had wrote down writing your fantasies. You get what I'm saying? And then if you're a smart guy, I think you would write down the fantasy
based on what she wouldn't mind doing.
I
okay,
agree.
thank you for that. Thank you for that. Because I was like, what if I do this game? And God dang it, I don't want to do that. What the heck? So we need conversations first.
Yeah. And then there's, I met a young lady. She had, her auntie had gave her a book, oral book.
Okay.
And how to, give head. And she wanted to practice.
Okay.
Right. And I think it should be like that, with whomever you're dealing with, where you're starting to you'll practice certain positions because you want to spice up the bedroom. Different angles and ways of going about maneuvering in the bedroom. There's so many just ways of spicing it up. I
want a yes day.
A yes day?
Yes.
Well, your yes day, because I have known you for many years, and based upon our conversation, it's straight like, just cater to me.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I don't know in detail like what it would be, right? It's just, but I'm just saying, like, overall, it's just that. See, that's crazy.
And the thing about it won't even be nothing physical.
I put money on it. I put money on it. It's gonna be everything under the sun. You gonna be thinking, you gonna have so much energy. Oh yeah, go ahead and cook for me. Oh yeah, go ahead and rub my feet.
Oh, just
okay,
sit
give me a
on
massage.
Your ass.
That's straight lazy.
No, but a yes day could be like, you know what? So you drive all day today. A yes day could be
you don't
like
want to do nothing.
Do nothing.
Lazy.
It is nothing.
Lazy.
Call it what you want. Call it what you want.
So yeah.
All right now.
One more thing.
Go ahead.
Don't forget to be normal.
Yeah.
You don't have to do over the top.
Yeah.
Right? Where you end up in the hospital. And you don't have to do the least amount.
Right.
Right? You can just coast with it.
Yeah.
And if, just penetration from the back, you know what I'm saying, or just riding him is something that is spicy to him, then just let that be.
Okay.
I believe that we do need to learn how to communicate on all frequencies, and especially in the bedroom. If I was to marry, that's one of my things that I would definitely talk about constantly. The fact of satisfaction.
Yeah.
From her end as well as mine.
That is needed.
Needed. Because, they say the sex get old, right? But we still gonna need it.
Yeah. It's a need. The role playing, all these scratch off cars, and it's just too much material and tools out there for it to be boring.
Right.
And it's no excuse.
I agree.
No excuse. All right.
So, be normal is fine.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You get what I'm saying? So, yeah.
All right.
Let's explore this naughty side.
Have a good V-Day. Have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend.
Go
Don't try to rush me out.
No, just go. I'm just want them to get encouraged and go plan and go shopping and go order Amazon
So
and
say that,
whatever you
T.
need to do. So
Say that,
I'm
T.
just letting them know. Go to the store. Stop
T.
watching us and go to the store.
Hey, they don't stop watching us. Watch us all the way through to the end. Make sure you comment. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the video. You get what I'm saying?
Hey, it popped me in my mouth. See, my tongue
What
was
are you
so big.
doing?
See, that's where my mind going from this damn conversation.
I don't know where it's going.
I just don't want to know.
Right. So what I'm saying is, because we having a conversation.
Yeah, I was just stepping into the mic and that was scary. Close your mouth, Lord Jesus. Excuse me. See?
T be faking out here, man. Nah, I'm just joking.
I'm
but
over here.
yeah, make sure you all try to be naughty.
All right.
You get what I'm saying? They ain't no try, be naughty.
Be naughty.
You know, let's get naughty. Let's be naughty.
I want to see those Valentine boxes. I want to see what creative what they put in those boxes. I want to know what they did.
Yeah, and try something new.
Hello.
You know, open that Pandora's box.
Put no clothes on. Just be naked.
I agree.
Just get straight to it. You ain't gotta go to no Victoria's Secret and Shein or whoever and Fashion Nova. Not to say not to go get the money, but come on, now save your money and be naked.
Why not pull out that dress you wear with your friends out to the club?
Oh, fast. You show more skins out there in the streets than the bedroom. No
Right.
comment.
You
No
get what I'm saying?
comment.
Like-
And I'm not trying to agree with him, but I say that. Gonna get my ass in trouble. But yes, it's just it's bizarre that
It's
I see
crazy.
so many Jews. You show more skin outside of your bedroom than your bedroom. Then you get home, you cover it all up and you look a hot mess. But you just had on the skimpiest freaking outfit.
That's why I said rules in my house.
Like, what the crap? What is going on?
This is why I said rules.
But again, let me keep minding my business.
Go put on that dress.
Mind my business. Because what he got to say if he looking at her walking out the door? Like, what do he say?
What you mean? Man, go change your clothes.
Well, they still out. They still out.
It ain't me.
Facts, but I hear
It
you.
ain't me.
It ain't me neither, but still.
Because
Just
I'm going to tell you, hey, if you can't wear that inside, you ain't finna wear that.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
that's
teach his
just me.
own.
Right, that's just me.
No judgment.
But put on that dress.
Okay.
Walk around with them stilettos.
Beyonce, don't freakum dress on. Hey,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Put on
Smell
that freakum
nice and
dress.
sweet.
Ooh.
Guys, do some push-ups.
Ladies, go ahead, keep eating your pineapples.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely do that.
All right now.
And yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Let's be naughty, right?
Let's be naughty.
All right, so I'm your boy DP.
All right.
This my girl T.
Ow.
And we Gemini Gems.
Yes.
That's Geminis with the S. Gems with the Z. And what we do, T?
Drop them gems.
We drop them gems. Make sure y'all have a good Valentine's and
Wrap
all
it
that
up.
great
Be
stuff.
safe.
Be safe.
Yes. Know your partner. Know your status. And then go have fun.
Yeah.
All right. See ya.
All right, y'all.